Hi everybody, in this video we're going to find the values of x where f of x equals 2x cubed plus 48x squared minus 480x plus 30 has a horizontal tangent line. Before we do that, let's look at the graph to figure out what it means to have a horizontal tangent line. We know the tangent line is the instantaneous rate of change of the graph at a singular point. As we move the point on the graph, we can see that the tangent line changes. So sometimes it could be increasing, sometimes it could be decreasing, and sometimes it's equal to 0. What you should notice is the tangent line is 0 whenever the graph changes direction. So it changed from decreasing to increasing, or it changed from increasing to decreasing. So knowing these points helps us determine the maximum and the minimums of the function. This also helps us determine scale for our graph. If we were to just graph this function without knowing the max and the mins, it would look like this. So let's take a look at our function. We had 2x cubed plus 48x squared minus 480x plus 30. We need to find the derivative of the function and set it equal to 0. F prime of x is equal to 6x squared plus 96x minus 480. Remember, the constant 30 will go away. Now we want to set this equal to 0. The first thing we should do is factor out the leading coefficient of 6. When I factor out 6, I get x squared plus 16x minus 80. This is still equal to 0. So I need to find factors of negative 80 that add up to positive 16. That's x plus 20 and x minus 4. Once we have our factors, we'll set them both equal to 0. X plus 20 is 0 and x minus 4 is 0. That gives me x is negative 20 and x is positive 4. Let's go back to the graph and see how knowing these two values will help us graph in Desmos. I'll start by finding f of 4 and f of negative 20. This tells me I have a low value of negative 994 and a high value of 12,830. I'm going to go to the settings and start by changing the x. Because I have a value of negative 20, I want to go a little smaller, so let's try negative 25. And to be symmetric, I'm going to pick a positive 25 on the right. On the y, I know I need to go down to negative 994, and I need to go up to at least 12,000. Again, I like symmetry, so let's try negative 15,000 to positive 15,000. Now I can see a nice curve to the graph, and I can move it around if I want to see more points. You could click on the graph, which will verify my high point at negative 20 and my low point at positive 4.